Yo, what's up guys, and welcome back on in. Today's video is a guide on how to find the most broken and overpowered spell in the game, Comet Azure. Comet Azure is a spell that requires 16 intellect to be able to wield and shoots a beam of energy that can be held down for as long as you have the FP to cast it. Absolutely obliterating bosses and harder enemies also. The spell does require 3 whole memory slots, so do bear that in mind also. Getting this powerful spell requires you to follow a few steps, which I will now walk you through, and there is a big potential that this may be the longest guide that I've done so far, so stick with me guys, it is definitely well worth it. So first we're going to be starting off at the Raya Lucaria Academy. Make your way from the Point of Grace to the lift outside and then travel down the lift to the bottom floor. Once you reach the bottom, you will be face to face with one of the harder enemies that scoops you up and tries to abduct you. On this occasion, we want to allow them to abduct us. Now you will be below in the depths of Mount Comet, and you will need to navigate the lava on the sort of jutted out rock path and jump from rock to rock. Eventually you will be face to face with a ledge and you will need to make a few drops down here. Now that you've made your way down the ledges safely, you should now find a small plateau with a staircase to your left, letting you know that you've come the right way. Activate the Point of Grace and feel free to take a breather should you need it. From here we're going to want to head further through the tunnels and then be confronted by this area's boss, which will be in the form of 2 abductors. These bosses can be a little tricky. I recommend employing a divide and conquer type technique in order to get through this with ease. After defeating the bosses, we can now leave the cave and feel free to activate the Point of Grace for another checkpoint. Once you leave the cave, you're going to want to stay at ground level and make your way through the mountains and avoiding the lava plumes as you make your way northwest. Eventually, you will reach another Point of Grace as shown on screen, travel west past the fort, avoiding the enemies, and there you will encounter the magma worm. Now you can avoid him entirely by hugging the wall closest to the right side, and you can always choose to come back for him later should you not want to deal with him right now. Head up the hill past the Hermit Shack and the Hermit's Village, avoiding any ads as you go. From here, keep heading north, and there you will encounter a few enemies and another boss, the demi-human Queen Maggie. Again, you can choose to avoid confrontation here should you wish to, and run straight by them and then activate the Point of Grace behind them to get the aggro off you. And now for the final step, you will now be face to face with the primeval sorcerer Azure. Head over and talk to them, and after a very insightful exchange of dialogue, they will then hand you what we've all been waiting for, the Comet Azure spell. Comet Azure is like playing Elden Ring on easy mode, and with a few tweaks here and there to your equipment and talismans, you can be virtually unstoppable. Alright, that about wraps up today's guide, and if you found this one helpful and you're going to use the Comet Azure, definitely drop a like, follow, and a subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one. Much love, guys. Take care.